Good morning, friends. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, even during the Unlock 2.0 period, yesterday, the Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji, while addressing the nation, he has emphasized the importance of wearing of mask whenever any person goes outside, whenever he has to interact with other people. Definitely he has to wear the mask. And you may be knowing the very popular film actor Shri Amitabh Bachchan. He has actually told the meaning of the mask, face mask in Hindi. Nasika Rakshak Karan, something he has stated that it is very difficult to define or to spell out also. In Sanskrit he has written. But anyway, why I want to tell you is that it is a must that you have to wear the mask whenever you go outside. It is in your own interest, because the spread of pandemic, it is creating alarm among the people. Day by day cases have been going on, increasing. But this mask has created troubles also, not wearing the mask. Yesterday, Narendra Modi ji stated that the Prime Minister of Bulgaria, he was imposed a fine of 13,000 rupees for not wearing a mask while addressing a church, while attending a church function. So the Prime Minister, Mr. Bokyo Borisan, so he went to a monastery or a church actually to inaugurate the function or a road laying ceremony there. He interacted with the people without mask, not wearing the mask. He entered the church and people came close near him. Therefore, he was imposed a fine of rupees 13,000 which he paid. Can we expect the same in India? I am leaving it to you only. I don't want to discuss the matter further. And secondly, yesterday, the Honorable CJI, Chief Justice India, Sharad Arvind Bobde, he was found actually literally driving, or he was found on a Harley Davidson motorcycle worth about maybe around 50 lakhs or so. He was found on the motorcycle. The pose is as though he is driving. Of course, he is talking to the nearby persons. And there were a lot of comments that he, being the Chief Justice of India, he is not wearing either the mask or the helmet, which a motorcyclist should do while driving the vehicle. Of course, the explanation has also come from some other circles that he was just giving a pose to Harley Davidson's crew so that they can use it. That CJI also boarded the motorcycle like that. It happened just outside the Raj Bhavan. But anyway, it is a subject for criticism, not wearing the mask. Here, not wearing the helmet also. So this is only the introduction. The incident, definitely you might have been seeing in the social media as well as the press also. So the incident of a deputy manager of AP Tourism Hotel in Nellore thrashing a physically disabled woman employee has gone viral. This incident, definitely it has created sensations. It has become a sensation news in the entire AP. Right. So let us know what happened. On 27/6/2020, the deputy manager by name Mr. C. Bhaskar, he came to the office and he was discussing with a senior accountant. Right? You may be knowing this tourism hotel is located just beside the AC Stadium, Municipal Stadium, opposite to R&B Guest House, and it is a prominent place. And at present, this tourism hotel is being used as a quarantine center by the government. So the people who come from other states, who come from other countries and the people who are able to bear the expenses, it will be used as a quarantine center. Because you may be knowing, suppose if a person comes from UK, he has to be in the quarantine for 1 week and then he can go for home quarantine for the other week. Like that the rules are there. So for that purpose, this particular hotel is being used as a quarantine center. And near the reception, there is the office. In this office, the incident happened. Now, this Bhaskar, he is speaking to a senior accountant. So then at that time, the employee by name Usha Rani, so she is a physically challenged woman. She asked the deputy manager Mr. Bhaskar to wear the mask, or why are you not wearing the mask, or why don't you wear the mask, or you are speaking without the mask. This something happened. Definitely she questioned him for not wearing the mask, or she advised him to wear the mask. But after all, a junior, after all, an outsourcing employee, can she talk to a senior officer like that? He has taken and intrigued by her questioning in not wearing the mask. Then he got annoyed. He went to her. He took out an iron rod from a chair here and he started thrashing her black and blue. And even in the presence of the colleagues, one of the women, actually literally the other employee, her face seemed to be shocked and she was going away. And somehow this has been videographed by definitely one of the staff members, and it has been uploaded to the social media. It has gone viral, and this woman went to Dargamita police station and she has reported the matter. Of course, incidentally, the in-charge station office officer or the inspector of Dargamita police station, she is also a woman by name Venkateshwaramma. So she took the matter seriously and she registered a case in crime number 320 by 352 by 2020 under sections 354 and 355 of the Indian Penal Code. That is, you may be knowing 354, outraging the modesty of a woman. So 354 now, with this Nirbhaya Act, it has been divided into 354A, B, C, D. Of course, here it is only 354. And also 355 also she has added. That is the assault with intent to dishonor a person otherwise on grave provocation. So this is also up to, the punishment is up to 2 years. Alright, so this man was taken into custody, he was arrested, and now he was already, I think, produced before the Honorable Court. So I had an interaction with her and she stated that she is also adding section 92 clause C of the, that is Rights of Persons with Disabilities Act 2016. Here I want to tell you the rights, human rights. So the persons with his disability, that's why in Telugu we cannot call them as physically disabled, physically challenged. Telugulo దివ్యాంగులు అని అనమన్నారు, అంతేగాని కుంటివాళ్ళు గుడ్డివాళ్ళు కూరిపి చెవిటి మాట్లాడటానికి లేదు. So you have to call them as దివ్యాంగులు, persons with disability. Actually in 1995 there was an act. So this act was called Persons with Disabilities, within brackets equal opportunities, protection of rights and free participation, within brackets Act 1995. Actually this was the act. Now 2016 we call them as Rights of Persons with Disabilities Act 2016. Please remember, they have got their own rights. They should not be humiliated, they should not be subjected for criticism. All these things are there. If anybody dishonors them, even as per 355 it is an offense, but here then there is a special law. It is, they are liable for 6 months punishment and 1,000 rupees fine also. This is, of course, how this has come into existence, Rights of Persons with Disabilities Act. So please remember here, that's why section 2D of protection of human rights. So one of the human rights is based on international conventions. One such convention, United Nations Convention on the Persons with Disabilities, UNCPRD, persons relating to, so called with disabilities. So for them there was a convention, and according to the convention, this Rights to Disabilities Act has come into existence, and it will become a very serious case. Now the case has been entrusted to the Disha police station. You may be knowing Disha police station means within 21 days the case has to be finalized. Within 1 week the case has to be charge sheeted, and it has to see the logical end by 21 days. Let us hope the justice will be done to the so-called physically challenged woman Usharani. Of course, police people are being praised for this, for their immediate action. Even it has gone to the notice of the tourism minister, Mr. Alfred Srinivas, and he has suspended Bhaskar also. Definitely he will be suspended. And once he is in judicial custody for more than 48 hours, automatically suspension will take place. Anyway, this is a good lesson. Please remember the rights of the persons, right to dignity. That woman, physically challenged woman, without noticing that and without taking care that she is a physically challenged woman, that fellow assaulted her, literally thrashed her. It's very bad, right? Let us hope that some justice will be done to her. Here, please remember the rights of the disabled persons, particularly since we are dealing with the human rights, you have to remember this case. Thank you.